And you know what? I'm just getting on this the live doing the AM nada. Nothing. I'm making me a cup of tea, guys. I started with ginger. Hold on. So I'm making me some ginger, turmeric, clover tea. Ginger, turmeric, clover tea. You don't need a lot of turmeric. You know what happens when you eat too much turmeric. Yellow tongue. Turmeric's good for joint pain, arthritis, osteo, uh, I want to say osteoporosis, which is another form of arthritis. Um, it really, 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 really helps. But PCs, you don't need a lot of turmeric, just enough. I would say this is enough. This is enough turmeric. That's probably a quarter of a teaspoon, which is going to help with my appetite, my inflammation, my arthritis, also the clove too. Sometimes I let that cool, and I'm gonna do me a smoothie this morning. So I'm gonna let that cool, and I'm gonna put it in my smoothie drink. Um, my daughter, she ended up buying me a lot of uh, um, a bag of fruit, like with berries, strawberries, bananas, and all that. I'm like, thank you, but I really just wanted strawberry. But it's all good. See, this is hot. It doesn't taste good. I can tell you that right now. I might even do like a citrus tea drink. Citrus mint. Woo. And the thing about that ginger, real ginger, it has like a spicy taste, like a ginger spicy taste. It's kind of hot. This is like my medicine, guys. Again, I will let that sit, and when that sits, I will make me a smoothie with this content here. I hate when I have the drop fingers, whatever. You know, like, what is they doing? I'm over here, like, straining this. I'm straining my lemon and lemons. I'm gonna make some more lemon juice. This is just little lemon. Pills I cut up. Well, not pills, but lemon. Get the pole bomb here. I'm doing an intermittent fasting, so I'm not gonna eat a sandwich this morning. What I will do is make me a smoothie. Yeah. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Oh, 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 oh. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Sometimes we go through things and we be stuck on mountains. Like, how am I going to get off this? We just got to give it to God and let Him get us off of it. Don't worry about nothing else. You understand? Do what you're supposed to do for the day and keep it pushing, man. You know, gotta be serious about the people in your life and your time. That's the most important thing in life, is the time you give to others, because no one sees anything when they're up and partying. But let that carpet come from under your feet. Let them pull that red carpet from under your feet. You will see a whole lot of truths, okay, including friends. Because people don't like to be around people when they sick, when they can't keep up. The ones you think will be there always turns out to not be there. And the ones who you think will not be there is the ones that be there. And I think those people be there because they don't they like you. They don't have an issue with you. They don't, they're not jealous of you. They're a friend to you. They're in your best interest. But I think it's something that you have to see, because a lot of people don't see when people's in their best interest. But don't let no one use you. Don't be a fool for anyone, including yourself. Okay? Yourself. I'm gonna let that sit down. And I'm going, go back here, guys. But yeah, don't let nobody. It's tricky, you know. Situations, people, friends, family should be tricky, because you never know who will be there by your side. Okay? Sometimes if we could take back many things, we probably would. We probably would. Like, we could take back the time we gave people and all of that, but you know what? It wouldn't make sense, because I think people come in our lives to show us things about ourselves, whether it be loyalty or disloyalty, foolishness, strength, courage, you know. Today I seen a man. I watched a video this morning, and it was a Muslim brother going to jail. Well, he was already in jail and they brought him to court. So when they brought him to court, he listened to the verdict and they gave him 43 years. And you know what? Whatever he did, that's his fate, because the number seven, 4 and 3 is seven. So that means that's what it is. He might not even be able to appeal that decision, whatever he did. See, when you out here being a monster, not giving a crap, stepping on people like they ants and roaches, and then your turn comes and you become the ant and roach, and someone steps on you, and then they give you 43 years at the peak of your life. At the peak of your life. So he had to be a good 20, 30, but either way, he'll be an old ass man when he come home. And that's where my heart goes out to him. But who knows what he was doing when he was on his two good feet out here free? Who knows? The only person that can help him out of this is God. Other than that, my brother seemed like he gonna be doing that. He gonna be doing those 43 years. He was like, this is bullish. He was like, they was grabbing him by his handcuffs and everything like that. Of course he's upset and angry, and my heart go out to the brother, because, the key to life is, listen, try to work for someone else, excuse me, and then work for yourself. Get a great paying job and work for yourself. Get with a woman who is gonna love, honor, and respect you. Someone that's gonna be wifey, and go on and live your life, because it's so much illness out here today, guys, that even when you get sick, life goes on. Bills still need to be paid. You can have a nice car out there and can't drive it. You know, even if my heart goes out to that man and his family, but he should have listened. I just want everybody to know, crack took out all the big mamas, the grandmamas, all righteousness, all sense. Crack. And whether you used it or sold it, you gonna feel the repercussions of what you did to God's people. Because in the end, that's who deals with you. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people that was involved in that drug game, they're either dead, and if they haven't died, they're either in jail, and if they're not in jail, they are sick. I mean, sick, sick. And they can be young too. It's just the fact that you was trying to take down your brethren. You was trying to take down a man of God. You was trying to hurt God, because God said, when you look at your brethren, you looking at me, because I made him. So he is made in my image, regardless of whatever he do. And that's what I was telling my friend. I was like, you know what? Because he asked me, I was like, you know what? I want to date now. I want love. I want to be in love. I want to love. I want to get married. I want that now. And he was like, well, how long you been feeling like that? I was like, since I've been homeless, because I seen things out there. You know what I mean? And he was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, for instance. And I explained to him what I saw being homeless. What I saw being homeless is people had people, okay? Tore up from the flow up. There were people out there who were in the worst state and condition, but they had each other. And the funny thing about it, I was like, all the things you'd be like, oh, I'm not gonna date this guy because of this and because of that. Let me tell you something. There was drug addicts out there. They was dating each other. Okay, little income, hardly no money, not the best gear, no cars, nothing really materialistic to connect them or make them want to be with each other. All they had was themselves, and I respected that. And I was like, damn, I was jealous of those people, because you need somebody when you in these streets. I don't care how much drugs they doing, how crazy they are. They had each other. I think we doing something wrong, guys, because homeless people are finding love. People with nothing are finding each other, and they are holding each other down and willing to die for each other. Okay? Because one thing about the homeless man, he ain't got nothing to lose. Okay? He ain't got nothing to lose. So I think that was beautiful. I told my friend, I was like, I was jealous of them. He was like, you was jealous of them? I was like, yeah. I said, because they had each other. I didn't have no one. I had a car. I had a job. I had money. But I didn't have nobody to watch my back. I didn't have nobody I could say, you know what? You take a nap and I'll stay up, and I'll take a nap and you stay up, or no one who's sharing anything with me. I just had me, God, Jesus, my car, work. But I didn't have no one. And I felt bad for that. I felt like, damn, sometimes are we doing too much? Or am I speaking wrong? I don't know. I'm just like, how come the pretty girls with everything going on, the house, you know what I mean, the job, all of this, they really, really are settled. They they really have someone that love them. When I look at like my own personal situation and my own personal friends, and I'm like, damn. When Drake said that shit, like he don't want to be 70 and alone, that's real. But you don't want to be 70 and alone and dying and going through sickness and no one's there for you. You can let a lot of people in your life. Lord knows that's the truth. People will come and go in your life. People will lie. People won't be keeping it real with you. And it may not benefit you. Man or woman. Men and women. You need somebody in this big cold world. Two is better than one. A strong support system can help you get through anything. I don't care how much y'all are out there. I don't care. As long as you're being honest and truthful. I don't even know if there's any effery with them. You know what I mean? Like snake shit with them. Because everything's so raw with them. Like they are everything you're not supposed to be. They do with the drugs. They're homeless. They're like living in the streets. They're, well, their money go on drugs, but Just the worst of worst. They smell, they look bad, they ain't well groomed, they're not nothing. But through all of that, they find love. They find happiness. They find togetherness. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck am I doing wrong. I just meet guys that want to sleep with me. And I don't have nothing to do with that because they say it's the way you carry yourself. It's not the way I carry myself. Cause I'm solid. I'm a solid, no nonsense chick. I don't even do drugs around this bitch. Y'all be seeing me. Y'all be seeing me. Y'all see me with this bathrobe on in the PM. I done got in the shower and I done went. I'm headed to bed. I'm on my way to bed. Y'all see that? I'm a homebody. Now I don't know how it's gonna be when my finances change and everything else get right the way they should be. There's some improvement coming. I want to see how I am then. You know what I mean? But now it's like this is my lease. I'm not trying to go down from here. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't sit there and be like, oh wow, you know what? I want to bring problems to myself. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to be in nobody's anything wrong. I'm telling you, I don't got the time. I'm 53. I cannot imagine being locked up at my age. I cannot imagine doing crime at my age. I cannot imagine being on probation at my age. I'm a good looking woman. And I gotta be careful, even the people I be around, because everyone is not solid. You understand? And if you always hear cases of older women getting caught up with young men shot up in cars, and I just believe that they didn't have sense enough to be like, you know what, let me get an older man. They just was with a young man who was in the streets. You understand? And they became a casualty, a victim of a victim of circumstance because they was there. Nothing more, nothing less. And that was probably the real young man that paid attention to them and was treating them, making them feel a certain way. But shit, if you ain't leading a young man, what are we talking about? If you ain't trying to bring him up to you, you shouldn't be going down to him, especially when you're an older woman. Like, I think those type of women catch it, like the on the murder side, because they know better. And sometimes some boys be old enough to be their sons, man. And you know what? They be vested in the bed. So they can't talk to them like with righteousness because they're not right. I used to like be around a lot of young people, you know what I mean? But they were cool with me. I wasn't sleeping with them. That's why they respect me to this day. And when I look at them and they're older, I feel good that I told them no, because it's like, damn, you fucked the boy and the little boy on the block. Oh, really, girl? Like, come on. You understand? No. So I am happy that, for most parts, I conducted myself pretty decent, I think. But it's me. I don't know who else to say that about me. People, they have their own stories. Hi, good morning. Thank you. Thank you, TNT. Thank you. So, good morning to you. I hope you're having a great day. I know we both alive. We'd have made it another day despite anything going on in our lives. But thank you for watching anyways and stopping by. Well, I said all of that to say this. They say when you know better, you do better. You know what I mean? But lonely hearts got us out here acting up, cutting up. Now I don't know how it is with the men. It's 4:25 where you at? Oh, it's like almost 8 o'clock. Well, it's 7 o'clock here. You know what I mean? I don't know where you're at. So are you on a California coast in Cali? Yeah, you're probably on Central Time. Oh, interesting. But I don't know how it is with men. I don't know. Like, do the young girls do that to the men? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Reno, Nevada. That's what I said, California, because I think it's a 4 hour difference from us. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what it is with the older, younger relationships. I'm not into them because, like, first of all, you know, my conscience be like, damn, you're old enough to date my daughter. And you should be dating my daughter. And I'm going to send you to my daughter. Okay? But, you know, I'm just saying, I don't know. I mean, I think legal is legal as long as you ain't out here raping anyone, breaking no laws or things like that. But I also will say, I don't know how to be like this, when the words come up. So, if you're legal, and there's some relationships of older people and younger people that work out. I wouldn't say sugar mamas. I would say just people who is well established, because it takes a woman, I guess, it takes a lot for an older woman to date a younger man. But Lunel said, I like them young. And I'm going to keep doing them to the, to the host. If you want to ride, mm-mm-mm, ride the white pony. No, no, sir. But I'm just saying, some women be like that. But can't get mad if you're messing with a young man and then he look at your daughter like, I like the daughter better. She look nicer. I'm like, ugh. Be careful what you bring in your family, okay? That's all I'm saying. Be careful. Because, if you bring someone in near your daughter's age, they might be in the bed with your daughter. But then you got some old mother effers you bring in your house that be rocking with your babies, okay? Like, come on, it's just ridiculous. But I said all of that to say this, that you, when things is going wrong in your life mentally, then more than likely you're going to make poor choices. I don't care who it is. Even a president can make poor choices if things are not right, if things are not in order, okay? No one's exempt from making mistakes or poor decisions, and some may cost you. I think life is, I agree with you, hon. Women should not bring any men around their children. That's right. And if you bring them around your children, you should probably do that background check. I would be very leery of a man coming home from prison, bringing him in my house. I think, but then he may be the one that I could, he may do right because he probably don't want to go back to jail. Okay. One day I seen this video of this man attacking this little boy. He didn't like the little boy. I seen two videos where this first one I'm gonna finish discussing. The guy, he was like, I guess, choking a little guy and was like, "Don't you know after 20 years being a bully?" I was like, "Oh yeah, he's probably one of them raper type dudes in jail and shit." Cause the way he was hemming that dude up and being like, "Don't you know after 20 years and your booty is mine, cutie." I was like, the kid was like fighting. He didn't show the kid's face, but it was like she need to get that man out of her fucking house and from around her child and shit. You know what I mean? And he need to say something. The son need to say something, okay? Or he need to be like them little kids that was on that show, oh, Foster Sins, when they jumped that woman who was trying to take advantage of that little boy, okay? Sometimes I'm like, I'm happy some kids are bad and be messing up some adults because you should know better, and you shouldn't have did that to them. And you know what? They should get off for whatever they did to you. They be like, tell, tell, tell. Yes, they be like, tell, tell, tell. And then once you tell, it's like nothing gets done. And then you're even at more of a risk. So I think there's times that you can take justice in your hands and God will forgive you. Okay? And that's one of those cases. And then I seen another case too where this guy, he did something to the lady's son too. He said the little boy jumped in hot scalding water or some shit. Nah, he did something. He put that little boy in water, but he was talking very foul about that little boy. Mad because the little boy was spoiled. His parents and them was taking care of him. And you know what I mean? He's just mama's boy. Don't get mad because your mama didn't put it in for you, put the time in for you. You understand? Be careful. I dated a guy that was jealous of my dog and my daughter. My dog and my daughter and my friends. He was so mad though. Cause he was like, I can't get you the way I want you. No, you can't. After a month, I said, you know what? We could be cool because he had too many issues. Too many fucking issues for me. And I thought he was real because, okay, so I had met him one day, and then I didn't see him for like a good couple of months, and he called me. It was like, yeah, I don't know if you remember me. I'm such and such, and I'm from this place. And I was like, oh, yeah, I remember you and everything. So I met up with him again. When I met up with him, the dude had a black eye. I was like, oh, this motherfucker real as shit. That's what attracted me to him showing up with a black eye because I couldn't have did no shit like that. I would have had to put some steak on that. Wait for that shit to heal up. I can't advise you to wear no makeup. But then I'm like, yeah, that's gangster. You know what's women in the hood. Yeah, that's gangster. You get shot, that's gangster. We say stupid shit. We just say and do stupid shit. We think you getting injured, you killing somebody is gangsta. We should be ashamed of ourselves. But anyways, I thought it was gangsta. Okay. Yes, he was in a fight. I think he was in a fight and they kicked his ass out the house he was living in. Absolutely. But I thought because he came showed up like that, he was real and everything. That nigga was a cuckoo from hell. He was a cuckoo from hell. Okay? He was in a fight. He was. And my friend was going to fight him too. He was stalking me and harassing me. He was crazy. He just he just decided he was going to make I felt like he was trying to force me to be with him, but I was like, "Oh hell no." And I went to the courthouse and I went and requested a restraining order. But let me tell you something, when you date people that is not from your state, when you date people that is not from your state, it's hard to get a restraining order on them because they're not from there. They really don't be having. Thank you, baby. They don't be having like you don't. They don't have permanent addresses. You have to go. I think downtown Boston, like to the central city to get a restraining order on them. But that judge, he gave me a restraining order. I told the judge, I was like, yes, thank you. I told the judge, I was like, you know what, Your Honor, he is not the man I thought he was. He was, and he did drugs. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that. I knew it once I found out he was broke after a few days of getting paid. I was like, oh, you get high, and then this guy I know that sell drugs. I was like, oh, what he's doing. So when people be like, oh yeah, I get high, I be like, if I got high, I'll be the first one to say it. And believe me, I'm hanging out with drug addicts. I'm not hanging out with anyone sober. I'm gonna know all types of drug dealers, drug addicts. You know how it is. You know who your friends are when you on drugs. It ain't the motherfucking sober people. So, listen, stop lying on me. I'll be the first to tell you about me. You don't have to worry about nobody else. I'll tell you. I do that. I did that. This is what it is. I don't lie to no goddamn man because you're no one for me to lie to. You know what I mean? You can either get with it or get gone. That's your choice. I don't try to turn people out, but I'm very honest about who I am. And that's what I love about myself. So I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to give you no goddamn watered down drink. It's a straight shot from me, baby. Okay? So don't be going around lying on me. Thank you. You have a great day too, sweetie. So, you know what I mean? Don't be going around lying on me because it sounds good, but so many guys, like Charleston White said, y'all be messing with them goddamn cute drug addicts right on the low. Love their dirty drawers and love them. I believe everything Charleston White said, okay? Stop talking about people like, oh, that bitch get high. Yeah, but that bitch got your man 7 days a week. Whatever she doing, she got some good cootie cat. Because he be going hard for it. Going hard for it. Okay? Hey, to each his own. I'm not knocking anybody. Lord knows I'm not. Because if you knew me for real time, you'd be like, oh no, she ain't talking about nobody. I'm not. But if I was, I would be saying it to you. Okay? So, but, I have enough shit going on in my own family and in my own personal life. I really don't like to talk about people. That's really not my forte. I actually be feeling bad for people. I'm like the type of person that think I can fix people. Fix everything. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm a prayer warrior, so that's what excuse me, I turn to God. But I said all of that to say this, that be careful of the people that you bring around you. Be careful of your time. Be careful of who you invest your time in. Stop looking at people on surface basis like, oh, cause they handsome or they cute. Chicks be bringing guys home. They be stealing from them and shit. As soon as they be rocking them to sleep. Oh, then going through their purses and everything. Like, what the? What is going on? What is going on? Like, come on, And then let's just be careful, man. Try to be around good people. I don't even care if a person is boring. Do you want to live longer? Do you want to be here to tell the story? Do you want to see them when they down? Then chill out. Be boring. Continue to pay your bills. Get into yourself. I don't know. I'm not a person that be like, oh, I'm bored. There's so much stuff I could do. I can clean. I can research. I can read. The world is too big for me to be bored. It's just too much to do now. I might not want to do it, but I can do it. But I'm not going to run around talking about, oh, life is boring. No, I haven't seen life. I'm 53 and I haven't seen everything that I wanted to see in this life. In fact, my life is just beginning, just starting. You understand? So, mm-mm. And the reason I say that is because, I like to stop and go instead of keep going. You understand? Every time someone got a problem, here I go stop. And they know how to call you when they got their problems and shit. But me, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, because I'm a nurturer. That's what I do. So I don't mind if you call me, but after after a while, it's like, who can I call? I need a shoulder. I need someone to rub my back, rub my leg. You understand what I'm saying? Someone to go pick up my medicine and shit. I need that. You understand? And sometimes you give your time to the wrong person. You wouldn't know it until the end, unless there's real red flags that show you that that person is not in your best interest or not there for you. Because I heard on the OG Sane show, a guy said you can love a person and not give a fuck about them. And I was like, how does that work? How does that go? How does that go? Like, it doesn't make sense in the same sentence. Either you care or you don't care. I just want my table to be solid, my friends to be sound and solid, and I want sincere people around me, people that's going to help me and not hurt me. I don't deserve that. I deserve to be treated well. I deserve to be treated generous. I deserve to be treated kind. I just deserve the best. And I deserve great people around me because I'm not a fuck up or a fuck off or a jerk. I'm just not those things. You understand? And I try not to be. If you don't like me, okay, you don't like me. I told you already. I don't care about that. I meet so many people. I don't even know how. I don't even know how I meet them, but I do. You know what I mean? And it's really from going places to take care of my business. It's not because I really hang out. I'm not saying, I'm saying when I hang out, I go to a club, to and from. I go to places, to and from. I'm not just like a wanderer. I'm going to go wandering here and wandering and I end up there. That's not my forte, especially not being older, an older woman today. Look at my hair, guys. Oh, I'm so happy about my hair. Y'all know that? I'm really happy about my hair. Like, oh my gosh. I used to have so many perms and stuff. I think I'm going on 3 years without a perm in my hair. Praise the Lord. I was like, ah. Yeah, I'm going on 3 years without a perm in my hair. I didn't even know my hair coiled the way that it do, but I guess all black people's hair coiled the way it does. Well, not all black people, because some people got that nappy ass shit, that extreme, hey, that extreme super resistance, strong. That's the good hair. That nappy hair is the good hair. They call it 4C, 4C. Like, yeah, that shit is 4C. You forcing it. It's gonna break the comb, okay? But that's the best hair you can have on your head. It penetrates the sun. Listen, you can't perm 4C hair, okay? You cannot perm. I mean, real 4C hair, the perm gonna stay on top. It ain't gonna go to the bottom to the roots. Sometimes perms just make your hair manageable, and that's how I used to feel like my hair would never get straight, never get straight. So, I used to just be like perming my hair for it to be manageable, not straight. I could never get that bone straight hair, you know what I mean? But I guess it wasn't meant for me to have bone straight hair, or I would have it even in a perm. So I'm grateful and thankful. I'm grateful and thankful about that, I gotta go and meet with the dentist, guys. I told him, like, hold on, soon. I think March the 9th. I gotta look at my appointment book. But I believe March the 9th, I gotta go and meet with the dentist. I was like, you know what, doctor? I love Dr. Kamal, and I agree with what he said. But these are my real teeth. This is the shit they gave me. I don't even feel like plucking this motherfucking partial out. But they just they was all for self. They fucked my teeth up. They put garbage in my mouth. My shit started cracking and breaking down to nothing. I have so many regrets with those people. Teeth is one of those things where it's like your hair. Once you cut it, it's gone. Once you pull it, it's gone. They fucked my teeth up. They expected me to have false teeth at a very young age in my 30s. And me listening to them and shit like that, and just going to the same dentist because he's local and everything. He was a fucking goofy man. Like, that dude was robbing me. He sealed my daughter's teeth together. My daughter never had cavities or anything. He sealed my daughter's teeth together. Whatever solution or he put something in my daughter's mouth, it made her teeth one. That they was telling her. That's the first destruction that happened in my daughter's mouth. And I feel so bad because I was like telling my daughters to go there and, bring their children here and shit. Like, and this motherfucker sitting over here fucking people's teeth up. He messed my mouth up. I'm gonna show y'all pictures of me and my old smile and everything, which was not too long ago. That's the sad part about it. I'd be like, look at these pictures, taking pictures of myself, looking at my old pictures and comparing them, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck happened? What happened, say? But what happened was they put garbage in my mouth. That's what happened. That's all that happened. But now we're gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna go over here and be like, boom, bang, bang. Okay? Boom, bang, bang. Okay? Period. That's just what it is. Let's get this done. Let's get this work done. Let's get this done. I'm not playing no more. I want my beautiful smile. I love to smile. I always just that was what it was with me. I used to smile like this, like I still do today. My cousin used to call me all 32 because that's how you be like, hi. You know, black people, we all like to smile. We all have beautiful teeth, and when we take care of ourselves, we're real beautiful people. And that's without a doubt, you know. So that's what it is. I gotta move this car because lately I've been getting tickets. My income is low right now. Shit's not right, but I don't want to wake up and be just chasing money and turning no's into yeses, illegit. Like, if I don't have it legit and I don't got it, I just got to let it go until I get it. I can't be mad. It's out of my control. We have to learn to discipline ourselves to just stand still, not settle, but stand still. Because sometimes, when you're going through stuff, if you don't change the outcome, okay? Sometimes you just stand still. When I check my bank account, it be having money in it. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. It was a many a days I woke up on the streets living in my car. And I was like, you know what, whatever. I just decided I wanted to stay in the streets because I wasn't going to prostitute or go sleep with nobody to live under their roof or sleep, lay my head down. And, you know, I wake up the next day, it's like, damn, I got money from out of like somewhere. Praise the Lord. But that's just what it is, guys. What else is going on? So that lady Kim Burrow, she got pneumonia on both of her lungs. She's in the hospital. Lately her name has been on the circuit for bullshit beefing with Yolanda Adams. I was like, the world's coming to an end when the gospel sisters are beefing. But you know what? In all fairness to them, they only human. They only human. But Yolanda Adams better go back to her gospel. Like, uh, 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 what's that song? In my heart. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. I was born to do what I wanted to. I lost everything, but I still had you. I know they be like, girl, you need to stop singing. And I agree. But you know what? When you sing to the Lord and sing for the Lord, you don't have to stop singing. Shit, I might end my career singing for the Lord. Going right downtown in my city, worshiping and praising my God, Jehovah. You understand? Because we need prayer. We need those songs of strength. Like we need to remember that we got help if we call upon Him. You know what I mean? Like that song. What's that song? God. So many times. Um, I can't think of it. Nah, 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 nah. That's another gospel. But anyways, we do need the gospels to keep us sound out here. Our feet on solid ground, our mind and our heart. Keep our mind on Jesus. No matter what you go through, if you keep your mind and your eyes on Jesus, you're gonna go through it, but you're gonna feel like you're not. When everyone's laughing at you, you're gonna be like, don't worry, daughter, I got you. Don't worry, son, I got you. And He really have you. God gave me a car that was like at that time 2017. He gave me a new car. A new car. And it's so funny because I was like, Lord, when I had that accident, I had got a 2017. And I was like, Lord, does this mean you're going to give me a 2017? And yes, that's what it meant because He surely gave it to me. I was like, wow, me, Yasana Renee Hartfield. Like, you gave me a new car. My shit had 85 miles, and that's because someone drove it. But outside of that, no. Okay? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Cause all I need to do, all you need to do, is deliver me, Lord. Deliver me. And he did. It was like, wow, I love the Lord. I love God. I hate evil. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I hate how evil do their people. I hate everything in association with evil, the lies, everything. And I was listening to that guy New Breed, and he was basically saying like, stay away from a whisperer, person going around. He was just reminding me, bringing me back into scripture, and that's what scripture reminds us of, the things we need to do. If we're going and experiencing situations and matters. And he tells you how to quickly get rid of the problem. And he said, don't be going around with a whisperer because they separate chief friends. Whisperers separate chief friends. Mr. Dewberry talk about it all the time. How people come in and asking him about Charleston and all of that shit, but he know his relationship with Charleston. He knows where he stands with Charleston. He has been with Charleston. They have been with each other from day one. They go way back. Okay? But again, if the right people come around in your circle, they can split that if you're a weak minded individual. A lot of people get played out of their position in their bag because of whispers. Do not allow a person, and whispers is nothing but gossipers. Somebody come to me about someone I love. I've done that shit. I don't even want to hear it. But then if you listen to some people about people you love and you don't fuck with them, and they're coming back telling you your business, you got a whisper around you. The whisperer is talking about you to them. And the reason you don't know what they're saying about you is because you don't rock with them like that. So once you start rocking with people like that, then you realize, like, oh, okay. So that's what's going on. That's why you don't like me, because of what someone said. That's why I be like, you know what, spell my name right. But whispering is a real bad thing, because whispering can get a person killed. You know what I mean? Lies. Look at the Emmett Till situation. That was a whisperer. She lied and she said he did something to me. The Rosewood situation. Everything. Don't be whispering. When you hear people talking about people, keep your mouth shut. I look at a person who talks about their friend. I'd be like, I don't say nothing. I might chuckle, but I know you foul. I know you a whisperer. I know you ain't no good. You know what I mean? I don't betray my friends, but sometimes, man, just listen. I just leave them alone. If I hear something about me that gets back about me, I just don't fuck with you. I don't waste my time. You understand? Because like I said, I'm not wrong for telling my friend my business, but my friend is wrong for putting my business out there, for telling my business to people. Okay? So be careful who you tell your business to, because you could be amongst a whisperer. And they can be causing all types of destruction in your life, and you don't even know why. Because sometimes people who love you also hate you. Somehow they end up hating you, or they end up rolling to the wheels fall off. You can't say no wrong or do no harm. You understand? But those whisperers be like, oh yeah, that bitch is this, she that. I think I dealt with that at Amazon with this lady that I really liked. And I liked her, but I seen the fake and the phoniness with it. And in fact, I think I caught her, but I didn't lie. Everything I spoke was the truth. And she had the nerve to tell me something's wrong. She was a whisperer. Something about don't say nothing. I never said anything. It's you who don't say nothing. I didn't have friends to tell me about what she was saying about me, but in the end, I ended up being on the job, and she ended up not being on the job. Whisper. Okay, okay. Yeah, don't fuck with them phony bitches, man. That's what that's all about. That's what a whisperer is. A two-faced, backstabbing snake. That's what a whisperer is. God just called it what it is. He don't call them snakes and backstabbers and all of that, but he call them whisperers. So the bottom line is this: if you can't say it to them, you shouldn't say it at all. You shouldn't be whispering. There was a lot of that shit going on at the registry. I tell you no lie, whispering. They got a song like that out there. I called in, and she was like, oh gosh, please. But for real, I'm like, yo, whatever. Spell my name right. I know I didn't do nothing, so I don't feel bad. You understand? And it's nothing that you can say to make me feel bad. And even if I don't have shit together, I'll get it together. Whatever my flaw is what it is. Because we all can throw on makeup, put on wigs, and get on a nice, put a nice outfit on. It doesn't change the fact that you whispered about me something that was not true. You're spreading rumors about me. Okay? That is not true. Because that's how they be kiki. Y'all heard that video I shared with that lady saying be careful of those whisperers that be in your face kikiing and acting like they like you and then going behind you lying, whispering, talking shit about you. Like, come on. We be like, are we still in high school? But right now, I'm gonna be on some motherfucking spell my name right. You understand? Carry my bags, bitch. I'm gonna do you like Mr. What? Mr. Bentley, Mr. Farnsworth Bentley. Bitch, hold my umbrella. Okay? So the rain don't get on my head. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm not gonna be with around people. I'm not even allowing people to be around me like that. It's really about to change. Y'all gonna see. I got high hopes for you, baby. We gonna see. Okay? I got high hopes for you, baby. We gon' see. And for all the ladies in the industry sleeping with guys to try to get a feature with them, don't be foolish because you heard what Blueface said. A lot of chicks sleep with a lot of guys in the industry and they do features with them or songs with them and they're never released. They're unreleased. It's sad that a man have to play you like that to get a song released. Like he has to minimize your worth by asking you to sleep with you, by asking to sleep with you, making you feel like if you don't sleep with him, you're not gonna get the deal. Fuck them niggas, man. Sometimes it's good to be like, nah, and keep your name intact. You know what I mean? Especially when they want to hold that shit over your head like a carrot. Like, sleep with me, sleep with me. You know I'm hot. But don't be a fool, because if he can't be straight out and be like, yo, I want to sleep with you, and you can't be straight out and be like, nah, I'm not going to sleep with you, then guess what? Don't sleep with them. They're going to talk about you behind your back. And on that note, everyone, I got to go over here. I got to get my car. I got to move it. So much is going on with that goddamn car. It's ridiculous. I'm so mad about that car, guys. But I'm saying maybe the Lord's just telling me to stand still. And if that's what the Lord is telling me, that's what I will do. Stand still. Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day. I hope if you're not having a great day, it's okay. Turn it around. It's just starting. So I hope that, you know, you just pull yourself together, brush the dust off your shoulders, and keep it pushing. Pop your collar and holler, okay? You a Mac. You a G. You're beautiful. You're everything they said you're not and more. You are a bag of chips and all that. You are Miss Thing. Miss Thang. Okay? That's what they used to call me, Miss Thang. What the fuck is that? Some type of monster or creature? Okay, guys, y'all have a great day. Okay, Miss Thang is signing off. Bye.